Hey everybody, it's Tony here from Tony'sHealthTips.org, and I'm back at the grocery store, and I want to show you what a bold-faced lie looks like when it's printed on a cereal box. And this is it right here, folks. Go ahead and give that a read. We've got no artificial flavors, we've got no artificial colors, and we've got no high fructose corn syrup. Let me show you why this is a lie. When you go ahead and look at these ingredients, you are going to see the word fructose. Now, while high fructose corn syrup supposedly isn't in this product, if you go to corn.org, that's the Corn Refiners Association website, you are going to see in very plain English, that's the organization that makes high fructose corn syrup. You are going to see, they're going to say on their site, when we use high fructose corn syrup 90, it's called corn syrup on the label. So high fructose corn syrup that's 55% fructose on labels has to be called high fructose corn syrup. Does this make any sense? When it's 90% fructose, they can just call it fructose. Now, previously, I would advocate, before this happened, I don't know when this change occurred that legally they were able to do this, but before this change happened, I would say, go ahead and eat it if it says fructose on the label. It's not the best because it's going to be chemically refined, but it's not as bad as high fructose corn syrup. That's off the table now because that's changed completely. High fructose corn syrup 90 is now being called fructose. Keep an eye out for that. Now, I saw all these internet stories saying, hey, high fructose corn syrup has changed its name. So I did some investigating myself. I went on the Corn Refiners website. I got their phone number. I called the Corn Refiners Association to say, hey, I read this on your website. How long has this been going on for? Are these internet stories true that this has been a recent change? And of course, they didn't answer the phone, so I left a message. Of course, they didn't get back to me. But one of the things that was very telling when I called them, and you get their answering machine at the Corn Refiners Association, there is no option for like customer concerns, press this button. Instead, what we have is choice 1, media relations, and then we have choice 2. What do you think that is? Think about it for a second. Government relations. So I've been saying for years the Corn Refiners Association is producing propaganda. It should be no surprise that the first 2 options on their website are a government source, to let's talk to our government buddies, and then media relations to, of course, put a positive spin on what they're doing, so it's laughable. But let's get back to the main point here, folks. Keep an eye out for fructose on labels. I don't know when this change occurred. I don't know if all these internet stories are true that this was a recent change or not. I kind of hope it is recent because that means it hasn't been going on for a really long time. But the bottom line is it is now a proven fact by the people that make high fructose corn syrup themselves. When it's put in products at 90% fructose, it is just called fructose on the label. This is terrible because a lot of people don't know this yet. Spread the word. Share this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with people who read labels, because even label-conscious people are going to be falling for this trick. Fructose is high fructose corn syrup 90. And let me make one little correction here, okay? Fructose itself is not a bad thing. There's fructose in fruit, okay? Fructose itself is not terrible. It's the process by which high fructose corn syrup is made that's the problem. Saying high fructose corn syrup is like fructose, that's like saying Fruit Loops is like fruit, okay? It's 2 completely different things once you get into the process of actually making it. So again, fructose itself is not bad, but high fructose corn syrup made by the Corn Refiners Association is terrible despite the propaganda on their website. Remember, you've only got one body. Take care of it, everybody.